reminder for those watching the Ustream, it's currently running about 20 seconds behind the actual events going on at the range. So if you're looking to watch the Ustream and then run out and see the rocket, just keep that in mind, that you're 20 seconds behind on the Ustream.
And Site Control, confirm aft bay ECS has transferred from air to GN2.
And LC, Site Control, we can confirm air to GN2 to aft bay.
Roger that, check 339. And Ops 1, step 340, you go to transfer avionics to internal power.
LC Ops 1 in work. All internal power on, standing by 5 seconds. And all external power off.
Check 340, elect 1, step 342, verify avionics, internal power nominal.
LC elect 1, internal power is nominal.
Check 342, NASA TD, report range status.
Range is green.
Check 343, Ops 1, open FTS umbi loop and verify green indication.
LC Ops 1, FTS umbi loop is open and green.
Roger, check 344. FTS, verify FTLUs are armed and no receiver arm and no FTLU destruct.
FTLU and FTS receiver indications are nominal.
Roger that. Check 345. And Ops 1, you go to activate arm enable.
LC Ops 1, arm enable key rotated, indicator illuminated.
Check 346. Ops 1, you go to send all arm command.
LC Ops 1, all arm command sent.
Check 347, elect 1, verify SNAs and ODMs, all indicate arm.
LC elect 1, SNAs and ODMs all armed.
Check 348. 349, not required. Phase 5 dynamic limits will be active at T-minus 3 minutes. Elect 1, I'll wait for your verification of OCCS commanding flight computer to flight mode.
Mission time set to T-minus 180.
Check 351.
Auto sequence start.
Check 352.
Control has transferred to CSOE. ODM bus voltages and currents are nominal.
Check 353, check 354. Core 1, I'll wait for your call on 355.
LOX pressurization nominal.
SIGI is nominal and ready for... SIGI is nominal and ready to configure for flight.
Roger that. Check 356 and Ops 2, step 357, disable automated blended to pure inertial handoffs.
Automated handoffs disabled.
Copy that. Check 357. Ops 2, send 1 manual blended to pure inertial handoff.
Manual handoff sent.
Check 358. T-minus 2 minutes on my mark. Mark. Ops 2, disable ME1 and ME2 heaters.
Igniter circuits disabled.
And check 361. And Core 1, I'll wait for your call on 362.
Preliminary fuel tank pressurization started.
Copy that. Check 362. And T-minus 1 minute on my mark. Mark. T-minus 30 seconds on my mark. Mark.
TVC slew test initiated.
T-minus 10 seconds. Mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition.
We have liftoff of the Antares vehicle for the Orb-1 mission from the Wallops flight facility, delivering Cygnus on its first commercial resupply service to the ISS. Engines are 108%. TVC steering is nominal. Attitude is nominal. Stage 1 performance looks good at this point. Engines are tracking commands nicely. Attitude's nominal. Very little steering activity at this point. Attitude remains nominal. Power systems all look healthy. Voltage and currents are nominal. Velocity is 600 feet per second. Attitude's nominal, very minimal steering commands so far. Engines are at 100% power now. We've passed through 3,000 feet in altitude. Avionics power systems remain nominal. Pressurization valve VNO3 has come on. Core pressures are nominal. A modest amount of steering as the vehicle passes through max Q and its maximum dynamic pressure. Altitude is 45,000 feet. TVC steering remains good. Pressurization valve VNG3 is on. Core pressures remain nominal. Attitude is good. Velocity is 2,000 feet per second. Avionics systems remain healthy. Engine performance remains nominal. TVC still tracking commands well. Attitude remains nominal. 100 seconds to main engine cutoff. Altitude 100,000 feet. Attitude remains nominal, coming up on T plus 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Avionics systems remain good. TVC is tracking commands well. Steering commands are very small at this point. Attitude remains good. Velocity is now 5,000 feet per second. Engine performance looks good. Coming up on T plus 3 minutes. Avionics power systems still look healthy. Passing through 200,000 feet altitude. Core pressurization valves of VNO 4, 5, and 6 are all on now. Core pressures remain nominal. Velocity is now 10,000 feet per second. Beginning throttle down, less than 30 seconds to MECO. Altitude 300,000 feet. Attitude remains nominal. We've skewed. MECO skew is complete. Engines at 58% thrust. Power nominal. And we have MECO. Attitude remains nominal. PSS disabled, stage 1 separation. Lower ACS is enabled and attitude is nominal. Altitude is 130 kilometers. Stage 1 performance was 19,710 delta v, feet per second to delta V. That's within 40 feet per second of the nominal prediction. Excellent Stage 1 performance. Antares is now in the coast phase until the proper conditions for fairing separation and Stage 2 ignition are achieved. Closed loop guidance has determined that Stage 2 ignition will be at T plus 5 minutes and 47 seconds. So, under 40 seconds to Stage 2 ignition, attitude remains nominal. Altitude is now 170 kilometers. 20 seconds to Stage 2 ignition. Attitude remains nominal. Power remains good. 10 seconds to Stage 2 ignition. Fairing separation. Interstage separation. TVC battery initiated. We have stage. Sorry, we have Stage 2 ignition. Pressures look nominal in the early part of the Castor 30 burn. This is the first flight of the enhanced performance Castor 30B motor. It'll burn about 128 seconds. It's about 12 seconds longer than the standard version of the motor that we flew on the first 2 missions. Attitude remains nominal. Altitude is 205 kilometers. T plus 7 minutes. Attitude remains nominal. Altitude 315 kilometers. Power remains nominal. Should be roughly 30 seconds from Stage 2 burnout at this point. Attitude continues to be good. Castor 30 motor pressure is continuing to tail off as we approach the burnout point. Attitude remains nominal. Altitude, and we have Stage Castor 30 tail off, and Stage 2 burnout. Attitude remains nominal. T plus 8 minutes. FTS is disabled. Attitude remains nominal. Power remains nominal.